Hello and welcome back to this episode of Trails in the Sky, second chapter with me, Estelle jrpg. In the last episode we did the training mission assistance and saw our old friend over at the Leyston Fortress. I've forgotten his name, that's really bad, I'm sorry. But today we're going to be doing more of these. We've got some monsters, a new Ourbours gun test, a Calidia tunnel monster and a Trat Plains monster that need doing. First, we need to ask a certain French lady about sign. It seems like you had to look at the bulletin board. Will you help me with the investigation too? Yes. Yeah, that's the idea. So, by the sign, you mean the sign with the crest that hangs outside the branch? Yes, that sign was stolen. There's no particular practical problem as is. The emblem is the symbol of the guild's mission and duty. Was that stolen? We can't sit quietly. I see. You're kind of hard to ignore, Dad. Looks like someone's insulted us. So, how did you go down? It was discovered yesterday around noon by the branch Bressel. He came back to report. He realized the sign was missing. He thinks the crime happened during the day. I was there at the time, was on the other business, but the worker in front of the branch witnessed it. Seems criminal was a person in disguise. Disguise? Estelle, could it be? No way. It seems like you have a suspicion. So how about this? Beauteous princess and her companions. The soul of gathered heroes is in my hands. Should you desire its release, you must defeat my curse. The first key is in the city. Search the back of the 40-year-old man. This card was left shortly after the crime was discovered. From the content, I assume it's declining responsibility. It seems certain. I knew it's him. By him, I assume you mean Phantom Blanc. I've heard about the events of Juan from Jen. I suppose this card marks a challenge from Phantom B. Very interesting. It is a challenge from none other than my rival. I of course shall accept. I don't know. It seems one-sided here. Doesn't matter. He picked this fight. We gotta take it back. Anyway, start our investigation with what the card says. Let's see. The card says in the city at the back of the 40-year-old man. If we take it straight as, I guess we gotta look for an older guy. Certainly looking into literature science would mean that, but after the case of the school, I think it's clear that it won't be so straightforward. Those messages were all metaphors, weren't they? Wonder if this one is too. Well, who knows? No point worrying about it. Let's start the investigating. I think this is the only real option. Well then, I expect to see good results. Leave it to us. Let's be off. Okay. Back of the 40-year-old man, guys. What does that mean? So the obvious thing is to look at the back of these things, but let's check out Zeiss Chapel. It might be in here. Father Vixen, thank you again for your help before. I owe you. Oh, you seem to be doing well. You've recovered this much, but more is not. However, you mustn't extend yourself, no matter how much you recovered. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm not a kid. You don't need a fuss like that. As long as you understand. But remember, it was the will of the goddess that saved you. It means that you have a duty you must perform. Please do not let the precious gift that is your life go to waste, though this is but my own wish. Pardon me. Last night you became a lecturer order sign. Please feel free to drop by any time. I can be of aid who will have you provided. Alright, thank you. Your concern is appreciated. So, let's go to the other monsters, or let's go and test out the new Ourbours gun. We've got this stolen sign quest. Key first go in the city, the back of the 40-year-old man. To the city. There we go. But let's go check out with Carl here at the Ourbours factory first. Let's also go check out the orbs in general. We haven't done that since we got here. So, into the central factory. Upgrade exchange. We're gonna upgrade. We can't upgrade any of these. We can upgrade one there, and not one there. We haven't upgraded any of Olivier's. I feel very poor for him. And we've just fucked him over there royally. Okay, we will be upgrading him at some point. I need to speak to Carl. You too, Inertia? He works the Ourbours factory in Merlette. I left things from Merlette, my dad came here to train. Stuff came up, we know. Too bad, it would have been nice to see Josh. There we go. So, we need to find 3rd floor workshop on the central factory. Let's head there first, whilst we think about the 30-year-old man. 3rd floor workshop. What's a 40-year-old man? Is there a metaphor that I do not know? Got a sec? We're from the guild. Oh, you came. Huh? What is it? No, you. Aren't you the person who delivered that prototype from Ron a while back? Did I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You came to the workshop with a black-haired boy. This gotta be Josh. We're thinking about it. I guess that might have happened. Well, if you're curious, have a look at the notebook. More importantly, right now, we should talk work. Alright. So, did you come because you saw the board? Of course. Looks like you're recruiting testers for an Ourbours gun. Actually, yeah, but I was having problems since it wasn't getting any respondents. I know it's kind of sad, but can I give you an explanation of the job now? Yes. Well then, let me explain. As you request, test of an Ourbours gun. When you check the reliability of this gun through live battle. Very simply put, I want you to test its endurance. All machines are failing, so you never know how unless you use them. In case of many problems are usually things no one imagined during the development period. I want to pinpoint any hidden weaknesses, strength and reliability of my gun as a weapon. So the goal of this test, I believe I understand the intent. To use a bit more of a specialized term, you want a combat demonstration. Yes, exactly. Incidentally, are you a shooter that'll be doing the test? It is a singular pleasure to meet you. I'm a roaming poet musician, notable hunter of love, the one and only Olivier Lenheim. Hunter of... Ignore that. He's a total weirdo, but his skills with a gun are legit. What? What's that? Did I detect a slight imbalance of emphasis on the former part of your speech rather than the latter? What does it matter? Everyone acknowledges your skills. I see. Well, in that case, I'll trust you. Consider yourself without fear, my good man. Will this really be okay? Anyway, for now, here's the gun. That's the gun I'd like you to test. Thanks for coming. I'll let you get the credits. Well, this is the most generous gift. Still, this gun somewhat unique. Of course it is. I'll be more upset if you're familiar with it. After all, the drive portion of this is a new model I developed. How about it? Can you handle it? Of course. I'm sure that one day this gun will play the most beauteous harmony. Good to hear. You're not stroking that gun, Olivier. We'd like to know more about the job. We haven't exactly what we'll be doing. True enough. Well, please go on. It's more or less as she said. Basically, when you wield this gun in live combat, then come back for the results. I like to test it over the Trade Plains Road. That way, if anything trouble comes up, it shouldn't be much of an issue. Understood. Trade Plains Road. At a minimum, I'd like to fight 10 battles. Of course, I want you to fight them to the end. Fleeing over and over wouldn't be much good of a top-back test. Let me check then. Go out of Trade Plains, equip this gun, fight 10 battles to victory there. And then once that's settled, come back here to report. That it? Yes, I think that should do it. If you don't have any more questions, I'd like you to get it. Everything clear? Yes, I think we got it. We'll be back soon. Olivia, I'm trusting you. Not to worry, I will never disappoint. There we go. So let's not do the sign test quite yet from Phantom Roof B. Let's head out onto the road so I can also get some guns for this Ourbours Type B gun, which is significantly stronger, though we got the Grey Wolf. But we're going to be using this, the prototype. So onto Trap Plains Road we must go, which I believe is this way. Is this Trap Plains Road? No, this is Ritter Roadway. Too many roads, I get so confused, guys. It's not up there. This is where I went already. Is it down here? It is Trap Plains Road. Nice. And we've got a monster here anyway, I believe. We do. So we've got to deal with a man trap. Has been sighted in Trap Plains. Very vulnerable, especially with his gases. So what I'll do is I'm going to do all the fights up to here, but I will come back to you once I've found the said man. Also, I believe there's a tower here, but we won't be searching that right away. See you in a sec. Right, so we're here near what I'm assuming is the monster. We've done more than 10 battles. We've done way more than that, actually. we've been running around everywhere. I think I went to the different section towards Elmo Village, whereas this is the way towards Wolf Fort. So I've participated in my fair share. I took out a sway of the shiny bunny things. This gun is good. That is my general feedback for the guy. But let's take on this enemy. And we've got one barrage set up. So let's do our data duty. Let's exterminate. As there's a whole bunch here, let's take out this one first. Right, let's have a look at these things. Of course they're weak to things that we don't have here, but that's fine. We're going to camp for 2 here. Okay, so they have healing is their main thing, it seems. Luckily, I can do all that is required of me. Let's do a quick draw and just take out all 3. We need to be very careful here, actually. If, yeah, bollocks. Okay. Okay. Let's get this. Have we got anything that heals? No, we don't. Have we got anything that heals KO? We don't. I maybe need to have planned this a little bit better than I did. Okay, that's one down. They're going to take out these 2. Let's just take a few down, so we're going to get one at least. Okay. Now I'm waiting for Agate to die, so I can basically do this one again. Right, let's retry. What we're going to do is we're going to do this immediately just to get everyone's statuses off. And then I'm going to do a drag. I don't get that edge. Right, let's focus down on one. And then we're going to do this. This one has set himself up. We're going to go for here. Then we'll quick draw and make sure this one's down. And that's one down. And then they're healed. Okay. just attack here. Two power. Tell you what, this gun is proper getting a test. And we can throw out edge both of them. And then we should be able to take one here. There we go. And then just attack regularly. We should be fairly fine, I believe, if we just see this dude out. Obviously, Agate is just too slow for anything, unless he can actually just attack here. He can! But they resist. But, no! Screw it, let's do the beatdown.
Should have done that.
And unfortunately, we didn't even get a heal. We exterminated the monster, though. So I will see you guys back in Zeiss. We've accidentally ended up here at Wolf Fort, and I didn't mean to. And here's Wolf Fort. It's really peaceful here. I guess we don't have to worry about the Calvert invading us, stealing our puppies or something, huh? Quite the difference compared to Harken Gate. Of course, unlike my glorious fatherland, Calvert and Liberal are easily friends. And Ourbours done nothing to deserve different. I imagine our relationship with Calvert has been something to do with it, though. Beyond the gate is a mountain pass that would be difficult for a full army to pass through. That's why the gate here is so small and as well as I recall. Ah yes, far different from the Hacken Gate, which faces onto a great open road. The house with the chickens, though, is just embarrassing. Whatever, let's go asking some questions. Probably say hi to whoever's in charge first. Right. We're definitely not doing that. No. Okay. That's so annoying. Fine, we're doing it. Complete accident, but we're gonna have to do this. I need to heal up, but I'm gonna see if there's anything here first. See if we can get some fresh eggs. But if this is somewhere I can eat, we should shop by. We already know how to do that. Let me rest. How much is it? £200. Definitely take it. Let's have a quick gander upstairs. Hey, how's it going? If you want to pass through, they'll do the processing in the building on the other side. Just ask the guy on duty. Should stamp yourself right quick. Cool, let's talk to this dude. Well, welcome. As you see, we're a completely ordinary bar. Please make yourselves at home. There you go. No. Apparently I'm being forced to do the investigation that I did not want to do. So we should talk to this dude. Are you the bracers from the guild? Called about right? Here to investigate the earthquake from what Miss Killiker said on the phone. Yes, that's right. Wow, I keep forgetting how thorough Killiker is. She even keeps us on our toes every now and then. Anyway, we'll do everything we can to help. Cheers. To start with, how about you explain the earthquake went down? Well, let's see. The earthquake happened 3 days at roughly 1700 hours. The quake itself wasn't that strong. It only lasted 10 seconds. Still though, earthquakes rarely ever happen around here. Some of my men are spooked, let me tell you. The part that spooked me though, once I contacted Commander Leyston Fortress to report, they told you no other part of the region had experienced the earthquake, yes? Exactly right, miss. And it wasn't just Leyston, even Sanctime Gate didn't feel a thing, and they're practically up the damn road. I called in Zeiss and Elmo, and they felt nothing either. It's like Killiker said. Speaking of which, did you hear that there was an earthquake in Zeiss today? Yeah, I heard about that. And there's the thing, we didn't really feel that much as a wobble here. Localized earthquakes that only strike small specific areas, not what I would call the most natural thing in the world. Well, that covers the quake. Anything else happen that caught your attention aside from that? Like, did you see anything strange? No, I've heard meaningful reports from my men. It's possible they saw something minor, but they didn't feel they needed to report it to me immediately, though. Feel free to ask them questions, maybe jog the memories of it. Sure thing, sir. Let's go talk to the gate guards. There we go. We're being forced to visit Wolf Fort here. Do you want something? Yeah, we're here with the Bracer Guild. We'd like to help you with our investigation. I don't mind. Please keep it short. Ask us out anything suspicious. You mean the one 3 days ago? The day I found it was just a normal day. If anything suspicious happened, it would have been reported long ago. I see. Seems like only swing and a miss. Is that all you needed? That's plenty. Sorry to disturb your work. No problem. We're both on the job after all, aren't we? Well then, excuse me. Let's speak to my boy here. May I have a moment? Sure, what is it? We're someone with the Bracer Guild. We'd like to help with our investigation a little if you can anyway. No problem. Like I have any customers anyway. There you go. Yeah, it's true. Sorry, I can only remember the earthquake sec. Heck of a surprise that was. And suddenly hit. I was like, I was shocked. So there's nothing that caught your attention before or after the earthquake? Nothing particularly different from the norm, no. I mean, I was in this bar the whole time, so there couldn't have been a whole lot that could happen. Yeah, of course. Doesn't seem like there's any needs to follow here. Sorry, I can be more help. No, don't worry about it. Thanks for the cooperation. What is it? With the Bracer Guild, we'd like to ask you about the earthquake. Ah, that was pretty scary. My first earthquake, so I didn't understand what was going on. So you guys did investigate damage it caused or something? No, not quite. Actually. Asked if anything odd happened before or after. Odd. Really the oddest thing was the earthquake itself. Well, I'm sure that's true, but I'm asking if there's anything curious aside from the earthquake. Sorry, nothing really. I remember the earthquake was so strong that everything flew right out of my head. Okay, if that's the case, no point in my asking me anything else. Sorry to bother you. Get back to work. Sorry. If you need anything else, though, just say the word. Let's talk to the chickens. Have you got anything to say, chickens? The gate guards is what we need to speak to. This is the last one. So, we're from the Bracer Guild. We're not disturbing you, but could you ask us some questions? Sure, Odd things? I was checking the light blocking abilities of my hat when the quake hit. I thought the chief was yelling at me at first. No, I didn't see anything around, but I thought it was a prank at first, not an earthquake. It wasn't really that strong. This isn't so much a strange occurrence as is a mission you offer as your job. But to sleep standing, that is a rare skill, Estelle. I, however, can consume entire full-course meal whilst asleep on the sofa. I can do that too. Why the hell are you trying to brag about that? So, anything else you can remember at all? Actually, Hennig said he saw something, but something weird? Well, it was the day before the earthquake, mind you. One of the other guards here, Henning, asked if anyone had passed through the gate. When I told him I hadn't seen anyone, he just shook his head. Well, that is curious. I wonder what that was about. He might be able to tell us something. Let's go talk to Hennig again. Is this Hennig? I remember correctly. Oh yeah, need something else? Actually, we talked to Brown. Oh right, that. Yeah, I did ask him that. You asked if someone had passed through the gate? Yeah, let me explain. 4 days ago, I just finished my watch. I was going off duty. When, just as I was leaving, I saw a weird man coming along the road. A weird man? Was it a man garbed in white with a mask? Perhaps a mask? No, he wasn't that weird. He was a tall guy wearing a black suit. He had these black glasses on. Black glasses? Like frames or something? No, that's the thing. The lenses were stained dark. Would you mean you can see in front of you? I've heard of those. They're called sunglasses, I think. Okay. They're made of black strong sunlight, and you can see through them, apparently. I've heard of them, but I rarely see them. The prominent user of them I know to be the leader of the greatest criminal cartel in the capital of the empire, Mr. Pablo Escobar. Well, that sounds cheery. More to the point, how exactly do you know someone like that, Olivier? Well, as it say, it takes a monster to best and understand a monster. Sunglasses. Anyway, just before I went to breakfast, I saw him coming up the road. Most of the travelers who passed here stopped at the bar, so I figured I'd see him inside. I take it he didn't? That's the thing. He didn't show. I asked Bram and said nobody passed through. And he's a lazy slob, so it ain't so bad at his job that he'll let a stranger check. He isn't so bad that he would just let a stranger pass without checking. There we go. Perhaps he had a business at your barracks. He may have spoken to your commander, for example. See, I was pretty curious about that and asked the commander. He said nobody's seen him during that period either. So I have to wonder what happened to that guy. Doesn't look like he came through. Okay, this really is suspicious. We should tell Killica. Yeah, no question. Thanks for sharing all with us. My pleasure. I feel gun all over my chest. Let's go speak to the commander once more. Hello again. Were my men helpful? Actually, yeah. So Hennig saw a suspicious man. Hard to think it's something to do with the FK, but he sounds suspicious regardless. Report us to the commander at least. Yeah, thanks. Alright, let's grab our heads up. Let's head back to Killica and tell her what we know. Alright. We're also going to head back to the Ourbours factory. So I'll see you now, back in Zeiss. Oh no. Hey, you lot. Good, I made it in time. What do you mean, sir? Has something happened? I contacted Leicester about when we talked previously. I had something surprising. Figured it was up to me to let you all know. Surprising what now? Well, don't tell me. Yeah. There was an earthquake just at Sankheim Gate. What? Hearing Estelle rushed to Sankheim Gate. What the hell is with you fool bracers? Can't you see we're in the middle of cleanup? Afternoons around, you prefer you do it later. Sir, sorry, but this is our job. We won't get in the way of the cleanup. Would you mind if we asked to do a little questioning? If each guy ordered it, I'll tell you to clear out. Got some urgent business to take care of. You can get the details out from my second in command, Warrant Officer Talbot. He's in the storage area there, cleaning up.
We'll talk to him, thanks.
Just make sure you don't interfere with any of the actual work going on here. Now, if you excuse me.
It really is that kind of bad in here. Do you think we should have Madeline, just to be friendly?
To be honest, keep your hands to yourself. This is a military facility, remember? There might be secret documents or something scattered around that we aren't supposed to see.
Oh yeah, good point I guess. Still, this is quite more damage than the city's ice earthquake, isn't it? They didn't cause nearly as much mess. The ferocity of the quake should be a primary line of inquiry then, as we are asking about our mystery man. Yeah, the man in sunglasses. The first things first, let's talk to the second in command guy.
But I think we'll be doing that next time. Bit of an odd episode, but I'll see you guys tomorrow as we continue on this journey. Peace.